Do you fancy a chat?
Yes, love, always.
Well, this week on DRUK, the Graham Norton Show and the Queens are all guests.
We're serving headpieces on the runway.
How's your head?
It's dodgy, knackered, cheeky, and balmy.
Are you ready to revel in some small talk and then gaze upon a broken gumball machine on the runway?
We love it, and an all-new recap of DRUK6 is about to begin.
DRUK6, let's go.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself?
I don't think that's possible. Oh.
Mom!
Race chaser. Race chaser. Yeehaw. Race chaser. Race chaser. Yeehaw.
Oh my God. I was just talking to Brad Goreski, your stylist. And I was like, girl, I love you on Canada's Drag Race. We need to get Demi up there to be a guest judge. And I was like,
yes,
I would love to meet Demi one day, Brad. And Brad was like, well, I have a little surprise for you. She's co-hosting your podcast today.
It is a Brad world. It's true.
Yeah.
Yes, Brad and I have a long-standing relationship. I'm not giving Demi more. I'm giving Demi less today.
Oh,
No
okay.
one can be Demi. However, I encourage everyone to try. It's Halloween season. Everyone is doing the substance illusions. I'm so late, as usual.
No, you're not. You look great.
I'm so grateful for this yellow coat because it was kind of a sketchy ad online. And I was like, it's either going to be made of felt and be a piece of or it's going to be gray. And I quite love it.
I don't know if that's a yellow as much as it is a turmeric or a marigold.
It's egg yolk yellow.
Okay.
Just in case, okay, so there has been a lot of talk about the new, fitness craze, the new drug that's on the market that everyone's doing. A lot of rumors have been flying. People have been asking me if I'm on it. It's true. I have been on the substance. The pickup couldn't be easier, you guys. They give you a little key card.
What's your box number?
Thank you. My box number is 502. Well, I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
Oh.
It's kind of an invite only. It's kind of like Delta 360, honestly. It's kind of like an invite only.
What would you know about that?
You have to be a really what do you used to know about it?
And your mama who's listening. Pam.
You will listen.
It's sort of invite only, but I'll have to look at your spine and see if you're a good candidate. But listen, it couldn't be easier. It's been a dream. It's been wonderful. No problems thus far. It's really great. But we're not here to talk about the substance. We are here to talk about
My outfit.
your outfit. House of DeBarge.
Honey, I'm blonde Crystal Method. Remember when she was blonde for a minute?
Oh, I see. I thought you were Courtney's Halloween costume for a second.
No. But I did help with that too. Clearly.
The blonde mullet.
She's the girl that gives the inspo. I think I'm on
Totally.
something. I love your outfit. I think, oh my God, JC O'Day and I were out in New York and we go into some store so I can get weed and the guy's like, wow, what are you guys supposed to be? And we were like, people?
I love your costume.
We were gagged and we're like, no, we're just fashionable. He's like, oh.
Oh, my bad.
I was like, red in front of the doll?
Red with maximum hostility. We want to say hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser Courant, a podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
and dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's
Drag Race,
starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
My name's Alaska. What is yours?
Hello, my name's Willam.
UK Hun. Last
DRUK6,
week,
baby.
we've been talking about it. It's a great season. Last week, we had some ghoul groups, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we had ghoul groups, and the girls did Dead or Alive, their Halloween Hope to Be Smash. They each had to write, record, perform original verses, group choreo, and then they served Call Me Mother Nature on the runway, which for some girls was animalistic. Release of Slaves won the challenge, and Lil and Zahira lip synced to the bottom. Lil saved herself, and the little Spitfire Zahira was sent back to Manchester. Which brings us to episode 5 already.
Zahira.
Zahira.
The message says, enter the void with me, Zahira. I guess the void is like her branding thing.
Was that like her song? Or
she kept saying it over and over again.
I wonder if she's going to think that she can release the song the day that she's eliminated called The Void, and then World of Wonder's like, nah, you're not allowed. We control all that. We're going to take that down.
Do you think they're nicer in the UK about it? Or
I don't know. I don't see why. I mean, they took Rosé's song down, and it wasn't even bad. I get it if they're like trying to protect the brand, like, ooh, you really suck. But
if they were trying to protect the brand from drag music, honey, they would have put a stop to a lot of things a long time ago.
Baby, you would feel sharp pain in your neck in 5 seconds.
Girl, my whole catalog would be removed.
You know I love your catalog. You know everything you do is brilliant. Relisa is basking in the glory of her first win. Well deserved. I feel like she's been close a couple times, but this runway for her was just stunning. The blue Mother Nature. But Kieran has 2 badges, and he's like, well, you'll need another to catch up to me, baby. I'm the runaway threat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. Careful.
But can we talk about Chanel and Charity? Because they're setting these 2 up for a showdown. Because the way these girls are on each other's necks, honey.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. I mean, it was like Trixie's foot on our neck before she took a break. Remember?
Thank God.
I know. Oof.
Could she take a break? I was beginning to get a still on a break? Is she still on a break?
Who the fuck cares?
I thought I was sleeping so well. I thought I was feeling so good.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a $90 day pass to her pool and go see if she's on a break still.
A $90 day
Honey, 10 to 4, $90, sit by the pool.
Ooh, we have to do it.
I know. Bottle service?
Palm Springs pussy.
Uh-huh. Ooh, poolside pump.
Poolside pump.
Chanel's asking Charity about how she's feeling after being safe for 4 weeks in a row. Is that friendly conversation, or is it just like, wow, you must be really relieved to be safe? 4 weeks.
Has Chanel won something?
Other than the hearts of millions?
Well, remember in the group fashion challenge, she thought that she won that badge, even though she very much did not.
But she didn't. So she's technically been safe for the same amount of time. So no shade. Simply no shade.
No, she hasn't been safe. She's been in the top. She had high placement, which is different than safe, I feel like.
The girls do like to be saying high safe, low safe, middle safe.
I don't want to piss off the Wiki people.
The message
or the Wiki
from
Pauls?
RuPaul.
What are they called?
Wiki Pauls.
The Wiki Pauls.
Wiki Pauls.
The message from RuPaul says, idle chatter isn't worth a shilling. So time to get the hot tea spilling. You could be the Joker or you could be the Grouch, but ain't nobody got time for a slouch on a couch.
Okay,
it must be a talk show. How did you get talk show from that? They knew.
It's easy. I mean, you're talking
about being on dossier.
It's being on a couch. It's hot tea spilling. It's very idle chatter, chit chat, chatter, chatter.
My good dear, what is idle prattle for? I don't know how Demi Moore lives with hair like this. I am in hell having long hair like this. It is just a constant. She just has this effortless waterfall of like 50-inch stunning hair all the time. And I put this on and I can't even sit here and talk at a computer screen. IJS.
Plucked.
And then the pit crew comes into the workroom. Well, the one pit crew. And he's got a name. His name is...
Liam.
Zahira.
It's Liam, and that's because Raven doesn't touch doorknobs. She doesn't want to get her foundation all over him, I think.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, she's wearing red.
Raven.
She's wearing red to color correct, like Meatball in her tights first. But this is a good opportunity for Pit Crew, but where is Jacob? Where's
No,
Jacob? I think his last name's Maynard.
I don't
He's
know,
like-
Mama.
One of the finest pit crews to ever pit. And
Raven
crew.
is back on our TV screens. Aren't we so lucky? Y-O-U-R-E, so lucky.
The Queen's challenge is to sit in the big pink chair and to make Rue and Raven laugh before getting tipped back. Is this a British thing, like that's on one of their TV shows? Or is this just
I don't
something
know.
that they're like,
It's on Graham's show.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit on the show.
Oh,
They
funny.
bring audience members down and do it. So it's full
Oh.
branding on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Short time fan, never watching. But he's
I've
really
seen the
funny.
clips.
I've seen clips, but I've never actually seen the show. I don't think they play it in America, do they?
Just on YouTube.
What were some of the
should look
funny
into that.
jokes? Wait,
I
they
thought Kiki's
buzzed. They buzzed
the first girl.
Lavoie before she even got a chance to say the joke.
Yeah, but that was funny.
I know that was funny, but like, not even give her a chance. Shade. I call shade.
You know what? She can take it. If anybody would be ready to parry back and forth with RuPaul, it's Lavoie. Like,
She could for sure. They're like, you're gonna win this week, girl. Chill out. You
I
don't need to
mean,
win this.
I feel like
Mama.
everybody knew that when Lavoie walked in the room, that was top 3 material for sure.
Well,
and it was going to be
especially on
Lavoie.
a chat show kind
I-
of game.
When they called it Lavoie and Friends, literally. Lavoie is such a pro, and she handles that chair flopping with aplomb. But my favorite joke was Kiki's. I thought Kiki was really funny.
It was very funny. It was unexpected.
I don't even
also like
remember it.
Marmalade's joke.
Marmalade was a surprise for me.
Busty crustacean. That's my kind of humor.
Oh no,
I
I was
that.
just for me it was a surprise that she thought it was a joke. It was clever.
I thought it was really funny. I like that kind of bizarre wordplay kind of. I like that. But yes, Kiki Snatch had the Abu Dhabi do, right?
It's written down on the bottom. You can read it if you want.
Oh.
Under
What
her
is
name.
the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? The people of Dubai don't like the Flintstone, but Abu Dhabi do.
Yes. It was wonderful. It was quick. It was funny.
Her delivery took it over the top. She was good.
Yeah. Chara and Lil did dairy jokes about cheese. What is it with you British girls? Or sorry, you United Kingdom girls.
Honey, they love cheese. It's their culture. Let them have it.
I got a cheese joke.
Yeah.
What do you say to someone that stole your cheese?
What?
Bitch, that's nacho cheese.
Well, we'll take a break on that one.
Can I pull the
Eject.
Can I pull the Raven switch?
There. You're welcome. It's
Why
just
don't
like I'm
we
on the
take a
show
quick
again.
break after all of these amazing jokes? Jokes. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick break and we'll be right back.
I think that's a great idea.
Is that Fresca?
Uh-huh.
You better be drinking Fresca, bitch. I love Fresca.
But remember when Delta had Fresca and they took it away?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, True Lies. Come on, True Lies.
Wait, how are my shoulder pads?
Beautiful.
Literally, the substance deserves an Oscar just for shoulder pads alone.
I think it will very much be in the category for like Oscars for costume and art direction. It was so beautiful. It was a sumptuous visual feast. And we are back. Do you think all these girls wrote these jokes?
No.
Yeah, I agree. Some of them felt a little like, okay. But some of them felt great. And Kiki wins the challenge, which gives her the power for the Maxi Challenge to assign the teams for the Graham Norton Show Guest Challenge. This is like, harkens back to season 2. And how did you know? Or how long have you had it? And did you even know if you were going to be sitting?
The invention of...
Oh my God! I just realized Chanel talks almost as much as Chanel. This is the second coming of Chanel, a CCC. Or SCC. Sorry.
When...
Oh, UCC, she might be, yeah.
You see, when you wait long enough, you can see the cycle...
God is everywhere.
Come back around. The snake eats its own tail.
I saw you when you did that
The
show.
circle of life continues.
Everything the light touches will be heard by a Chanel.
Did you even... If it wasn't for a last-minute stop at the abortion clinic, the world might have not known Cher. What are your stances on abortion now?
Love that kind of stuff.
Abortion. Oh.
If it wasn't for a last-minute decision change at the abortion clinic. Anyway, the girls get to sit on a couch and be talk show divas. Now, this is one thing to do it by yourself or to host. But to sit as a group and to do a group interview, that is a special type of hell that I would not like this.
Yeah, when we did it, we just wore sunglasses. When it was like Courtney, Alaska, and me, and you. Oh, you were there. You're Alaska.
That's different. That was not competition-based. Because in real life, during group interviews, I sit back and I laugh at everyone's jokes and I have a nice time. And then if someone addresses a question to me, then I speak, then I answer it, and then we move on. I am not the girl I'm not Lavoie. I'm not like, oh, ka-ka-da-ka-ka-ka. Oh, well, what about ka-ka-da-ku-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka? That's so hard. That's not my strength at all. So I would be breaking it on this challenge, love.
I feel like I'm the button girl, like side character energy, and you're just like this elusive, mysterious diva that throws in like a bomb and like blows it up and something happens. I love it. Yes, but I understand how you are too, because I kind of get reserved too. Yeah. In group situations.
I'd be hoping for safe on this day. I'd be hoping for safe because this is not my sweet spot. This is a place for Lavoie to shine.
What team would you want to be on? The Kiki Lavoie, Kieran, Marm, Lil team, or the Chanel, Charity, Actavia, Relisa team?
Hold on, let me look at this. No, I would want to be on Lavoie's team. Because like the judges say later, like she made everyone else feel more comfortable. And I think everyone else did better because of her.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have wanted to be on her team because she would be my biggest competition.
Yeah.
Because I do things on talk shows like she does. I go out the gate strong. Like she started strong with, Graham, don't be nervous. I know that you've had many famous women on your couch. And wait, I wrote it down because it was such a good line how she did a 1-2 punch of like starting super strong and funny and then going to humble pie and ingratiating yourself by saying you're hanging out with your fans. She said, now I know you've interviewed some iconic women, but don't be nervous that I'm finally on your sofa. It's just to start off like that, to take control from the start, to start with a chuckle. Good job, Lavoie. We expect nothing less. You're amazing.
And I didn't feel like she was too muching it. Like, I didn't feel like she was showboating or, like, talking over or stealing spotlight.
No, that's my gig.
That's not good.
Yeah, no. But I also...
that's your gig.
Yeah. I interrupt you constantly, and I don't mean to, but I'm trying to stop. Visually, I want to reorder the girls, though. Because right now, it's, like, black and white, and then, like... Lavoie, and then a red, and then Kiki in a multicolor. I think Kiki should be in the middle to be the transition from the black and white, and then colors, boom, 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 or button it with black and white on the ends. You know what I mean?
Wardrobe is very important for something like a sit-down interview.
Yeah, I wish they would have
What are the girls wearing?
You should ask the color of the couch, too. On a red
Sure.
carpet, always ask the color of the carpet and the backdrop. These are important things, you know? And I think one of the girls could have benefited from asking about the color of the couch.
Who?
The in red.
The in red.
Wait, I also have to talk about these laces. Can we talk about the laces? So
Like hair lace?
we got the lace for the neck for Miss Girl. Not enough lace. And then scroll over, miss all the lace. Hold on. I got a better picture of
I
it.
just can't see very clearly through the.
No, look at it. It's over the ear.
Listen, we've all been there, honey.
Lavoie has like 3 feet of lace. Her wing liner goes under it, as does the contour. It's down here, glued over the top of her ear. And then, oh, Miss
You
Girl.
want to talk about 360 film lace right here, honey?
Oh, those will grow in. You just need to put some hair oils on them after the
Thank
surgery.
you. Yes. Okay, I will do that.
Hair
And
oils.
these looks you're referring to are last week's runway looks, right, Willam?
Oh, yeah, they are. Sorry.
When
were
they're
in-
sitting on the couch.
Yeah, the
talking
recap in the
saying that
beginning.
Chanel talks too much.
And far be it from me to talk. I will take a picture of the and then let everybody see it. So this will be posted on Race Chaser Instagram. It's not. It's fine. This is like theme park length lace wig or Broadway lace length wig. If you can't see it, you can't see it. But you can see it in this lighting. On stage, can't see it. This lighting, can see it.
Well,
The
girls are
outfit
getting ready.
Can't unsee it. She's perfect. Me.
RuPaul gives a piece of advice to all the girls, which I think is good, which is listening, because it's very
What's that?
easy to get caught in the prison of your own mind when you're in a setting like this, and then you're not even like listening to what's going on.
Huh?
I also think eating beforehand is important. My brain doesn't function when I don't eat, and I literally shut down and just become like, I can't even form a sentence. So like eating something, being relaxed, and listening, great advice.
So
Now, when I go to
Xanax and a
Erewhon,
snack.
I try to spend just $100. And crunch is important to me. Crunch is even more important to me than sweetness. So I'm going to go put this ice cream in the refrigerator, if you know what I mean.
I'm so confused. I'm sure this is a cultural touchstone for many, but I'm not in that happy bunch. Can you please explain what that was?
RuPaul must have you blocked, love. You
Oh, no,
can't see her
I-
content, love.
I don't follow her.
Well, she went to Erewhon and tried to spend $100.
Tried. Relatable content. That's that humanity. She should lend some of that to Kiki.
She's
I saw a tweet that was like, I'm forever going to say, if you know what I mean, after a very obvious statement. She said, I'm going to
If you
go
know
put
what I
this ice
mean.
cream in the fridge. If you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, that's where it goes.
Wait, this is like on the show? Oh,
No, she-
I'm
no,
not on.
RuPaul said it.
I'm not on TikTok at all. Like,
Well, I saw it on Instagram.
Oh,
So it trickled down into whatever meme accounts I follow
okay.
on Instagram. Because I don't
Wha-
look on TikTok. Kyron shares a really intense story.
Oh,
Girl,
yeah.
I was like, ladies, I don't normally like play stuff on my phone, but like I was in early in the dressing room. So I was like, I need to watch this because we're podcasting about it tomorrow. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to have on Drag Race UK in the background. Girls were like coming in and hearing this mirror chat going on. And they were like, what are you watching? It's like a tragic, touching story that I think a lot of people can relate to. I mean, I was a young teenager in the dawning of the internet, and it was like the Wild West. It was like it couldn't be regulated because it was still new, the culture of it. And so I think a lot of young people can see a bit of themselves in this story.
Definitely. Also, in these mirror chats, Charity is taking the piss out of Chanel being a a resident of Yapville, and talking a lot. And this is one of those things where like they're just like razzing each other, it feels like. But you know, girls are gonna get butt hurt, which is stupid.
What was her comeback? Didn't she have a comeback?
Oh yeah, she was like, "Well, are you gonna be nice?" Well, Charity, it helps to be nice when you interview people,
Yeah.
or something like that. But
Oh, the girls really want to fight now? Oh, so now you really want to fight? Huh.
what you need to do is put a little more pink up in that eye.
Detox with the feathers. With the feathers. Anyway.
I don't know what that was either.
Can we please talk about RuPaul on the main stage? Because
this is a cinch. This is a cinch. This is what Mother can do. So when she doesn't do this, I get mad. This blue, purple, like what would you even call this? Like an opalescent moonstone blue something?
I love it. I love the makeup. I love the hair with it. I love the silhouette. I love the material. This is an A+++++. She looks wonderful. This is sickening.
Hear me out. If RuPaul had on Michelle's hair in blonde with this,
okay,
she would look 28. Now she looks beautiful, timeless, any age. But if she had on long hair, she'd look young, mama. Diana Ross, timeless.
Sure.
Like, I love this, but I want some hair. This is cute. But we know what kind of hair she can do. I want to
run my fingers through it and go.
Shelby.
I want you to cut it short, Truvy.
I've been driving nails up my arm.
Why don't I just paint my door red and call myself Elizabeth Arden?
Jackson's a big hanging man.
Wow.
She was the first very Merry Christmas to be caught with her tinsel around her ankles. Let's get to the main stage. RuPaul's there, Michelle's there, Graham's there, and a British celebrity.
Claire Richards from Steps, Michelle's bandmate.
I love that for her.
Call me up, call me on the telephone. I need your love. Kiss my heart and let it go.
See, that shows how out of touch that Step really was, or out of step it was, because nobody calls anybody on the telephone anymore.
But it has hand motion. It has choreography. Speaking
of hand motions, we're going to get to that in the runway when we come right back from this break.
Let's take a break, yeah. Mm-hmm. You guys, before we continue, I have to be completely honest. I said the substance was working out great, and for the most part, it is. I didn't follow the directions exactly right, so I know people in the chat have been saying they've been noticing my one finger, but you know what? I will just I'll get into wearing like gloves a little bit. Like it's not that. It's not that noticeable, right?
It's honestly very Schiaparelli, I think.
Okay, good. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it does not look like you've been finger blasting She-Hulk at all.
Okay, good. Because that's what I was kind of afraid of.
No, don't. And honestly,
great.
No fear, no reward.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like one of the girls almost said.
Here, honey. Here, honey. Here.
Love that kind of
Thanks, drug
stuff.
mom.